It's the last 24 hours of the campaign in the state of Telangana before the silent period starts, and the Prime Minister making the most of it for the Bharatiya Janata Party. A huge roadshow in Telangana days before the high-octane polls, which is on the 30th of this month, with 3 days to go for polling and just 24 hours remaining for the final countdown in terms of the campaigning and electioneering. Prime Minister Modi and Union Home Minister Amit Shah were seen leading BJP's charge in Telangana. Prime Minister held a roadshow today, met his supporters in midst of chants of Modi. He even paid tribute to Savarkar as he ended his roadshow. Let's quickly cut across immediately to my colleague Abdul Bashir, joining us live with the latest updates. Abdul, the Prime Minister's roadshow in Telangana, give us the significance of it, especially if you, speak of it in context of what we are witnessing in Telangana, a contest between the Congress and the BRS.
Well, Prime Minister Narendra Modi's 3-day visit, in which the last program was a mega roadshow that was held a few minutes ago from in the city of Hyderabad, in the heart of Hyderabad city, from Narayanaguda RTC crossroads till Kachiguda Veer Savarkar statue, where he had paid floral tributes. The significance of this particular roadshow shows the electioneering that BJP had been, showcasing in the past few days. The aggressive campaign that the Bharatiya Janata Party had been putting time and again with an agenda where, Prime Minister Narendra Modi calling BRS government as corrupt, BRS party as corrupt, Congress is corrupt, BRS family rule, Congress also has a family rule, and also appeasement politics that the BRS government has been doing, and also alleging Congress of appeasement politics. So all this, politics that had been revolving around these three issues. One is corruption, the other is family, family rule that he was talking about, and appeasement politics, wherein he's also mentioned that Congress hand, which 5 fingers represent 4 tires of KCR vehicle, KCR's TRS or BRS party symbol vehicle, and one is the steering. So they both are one and the same, and they're fighting against the BJP. Here BJP, which is claiming to be confident of winning this upcoming polls and forming government, that is double engine Sarkar in the state of Telangana, had been aggressively campaigning with its all the tall guns and top guns on the ground in the state of Telangana, from be it Prime Minister Narendra Modi to Union Home Minister Amit Shah, CM Yogi Adityanath, Himanta Biswa Sarma, and all the top leaders of the Bharatiya Janata Party had been on ground in the state of Telangana for the past 3 to 4 days. Today being the last day of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit in Telangana, 3-day visit in Telangana, he held a massive roadshow, and here agenda remains that Bharatiya Janata Party promising a backward caste chief minister if voted to power, with implementation of uniform civil code, to also the 4% reservation for minorities will be scrapped. So all these issues have been widely.
One quick question. This was the Prime Minister's roadshow today. The last 24 hours remain for electioneering to stop, before the silent period begins for polling on the 30th. What can we expect from the Congress and the BRS in the dying hours of campaign? Any big ticket events?
See, here in the past 24 hours, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, in the next last 24 hours of this election campaigning, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has done his roadshow. That is said to be a mega event with 50,000 people, joining this particular roadshow. Tomorrow, we have Rahul Gandhi, who's also said to be likely to be holding a mega roadshow in Jubilee Hills area of Hyderabad. We also have KCR and KTR, the BRS party chief and working president, both of them, holding yatras and roadshows and rallies in the state of Telangana. So all the top guns are now last 24 hours. Tomorrow will be the last day for the campaigning, where by 5 p.m. everything will be shut down. All the campaigning, all of the parties, the hard work that they have done all these days to grab the votes, votes for the upcoming election, that is November 30th, is the polling day where people of Telangana will choose their mandate for the next government that will come up. So all these parties, BJP's even today, Prime Minister Narendra Modi's 2 rallies in Karimnagar and Mehboobabaad was also impactful And here, this roadshow had seen a massive, a booster for the Bharatiya Janata Party. Tomorrow, Congress has their, leader Rahul Gandhi on ground, and also the BRS having KCR and also KTR on ground campaigning for their respective parties.
All right, so tomorrow the focus will shift to the Congress and the BRS campaign. Thank you, Abdul, for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow. Meanwhile, in terms of news coming in from Telangana, what is seen as a possible small setback for KCR's party, the Election Commission on Monday withdrew the permission given to the Telangana government to disburse financial aid to farmers for rabi crops under the Raitu Bandhu scheme. Now, after a state minister violated the provisions of the model code by making a public announcement about it. Take a look.
Just 3 days to go for polls. Massive setback for Telangana Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao. The Election Commission has withdrawn permission given to the KCR government to disburse financial aid to farmers for rabi crop under Raitu Bandhu scheme. The EC took the decision after the State Finance Minister allegedly violated provisions of Model Code by making a public announcement about it. The permission was revoked on Monday after Minister T. Harish Rao's public statements regarding the release of funds.
Election Commission Kelly, Raitu Bandhu paisal eskochu ani permission vachindi. Iyala Adivaram, repemo Somvaram. Kan rep Somvaram emundante Kartika Paurnami. Jara repu kuda selave unnadi Kartika Paurnami. Iyala Adivaram, repu Kartika Paurnami. ఎల్లుండి మంగళవారం పొద్దున్నే మీరు ఛాయ్ తాగుతారో లేదో మీ ఫోన్లో టింగు 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 మోగుతుంది.
KCR has blamed the Congress for the Election Commission's decision.
మొదలు మళ్ళీ పోయిండు దరఖాస్తు పెట్టిండు రైతు బంధు ఆపిండు ఏందని చెప్పి నేను చెప్పిన అధికారులకు బంధు పెట్టిండు ఒక్కరోజు ఏమని వాళ్ళు పర్మిషన్ ఇచ్చింది ఎవరు ఎలక్షన్ కమిషన్ మళ్ళా కాంగ్రెస్ వైస్ ప్రెసిడెంట్ నిరంజనుడు మళ్ళా మొన్నటి దరఖాస్తు ఇచ్చిండు రేపు రాబోయే పైసలు మళ్ళా కాంగ్రెస్ ఆపింది. నేను ఒక మాట చెప్తా ఉన్నా కాంగ్రెస్ లో కూడా రైతు బంధు తీసుకున్న నాయకులు ఉన్నారు కార్యకర్తలు ఉన్నారు మరి మీకేమైనా సిగ్గుమానం ఉందా అని అడుగుతా ఉన్నా నేను.
The BRS has moved the EC to get the restriction on Raitu Bandhu lifted.
Today Telangana farmers have realized that Congress party has been time and again complaining to Election Commission of India for an ongoing program in which in last 10 seasons we have disbursed about 72,000 crores to 65 lakh farmers across Telangana.
Congress cadres burned the effigy of Chief Minister KCR and Minister Harish Rao for making a statement on Raitu Bandhu scheme. Further, Congress accused KCR and Prime Minister Modi of being hand in glove while the BJP dismissed the charge.
This is not the time to release any money. Whatever the decision had been given itself was wrong. I don't know on what instance they gave that permission, but now it is wrong on that issue.
भारतीय जनता पार्टी तो जो ऑनगोइंग स्कीम्स कभी हम उसको रोकने के लिए नहीं बोले. ये कांग्रेस पार्टी ने कंप्लेंट किया है क्योंकि टीआरएस के पास रैतु बंधु देने के पैसे भी नहीं है. खाली ड्रामा करने के लिए दोनों मिलके किसानों को नुकसान करने के लिए प्रयास कर रहे.
The Telangana election is being billed as a battle of guarantees. Ruling BRS and principal opposition Congress are banking on freebies to win elections. Raitu Bandhu is one of the BRS government's most popular schemes. Bureau Report, India Today.
Fair amount of politics over the Raitu Bandhu scheme, especially the BRS hitting back, saying that the Bharatiya Janata Party in states have been allowed to disburse monetary supplement in terms of direct money transfers in name of schemes. With that, we're going to quickly shift focus to the other big controversy taking place in Telangana, triangular takkar in the state, intensifying with every passing day after KCR promised an IT park for Muslims. Prime Minister called it appeasement. Here's more.
तेलंगाना के लिए बहुत अहम है.
खुदा लाख बुरा चाहे तो क्या होता, वही होता है जो मंजूर खुदा होता है.
Fierce Telangana takkar is exploding. War of words between Telangana Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao and Prime Minister Narendra Modi erupts. KCR, at a public rally, promised that BRS would build a special IT park for Muslims in Hyderabad if voted to power again.
आज हम सोच रहे मुसलमान नौजवानों के लिए मकशाए वंफ का जायजा लेके एक हम स्पेशल माइनॉरिटी बच्चों के लिए आईटी पार्क भी हैदराबाद में बनाने का मंसूबा सोच रहे हैं हम लोग.
Prime Minister Modi, who's leading the BJP charge in Telangana, came down heavily on KCR, accusing him of appeasement politics.
BRS तो टेक्नोलॉजी तक में तुष्टीकरण ले आई है. क्या अब भारत में धर्म के आधार पर भी आईटी पार्क बनेगा क्या? क्या ये भारत के संविधान का सम्मान है क्या?
Prime Minister Modi compared the BRS to the Congress, blaming the two for dynasty politics.
BRS की कार के 4 पहिए और एक स्टीयरिंग कांग्रेस के पंजे से बिल्कुल अलग नहीं है. ये दोनों ही दल धर्म के आधार पर अपीजमेंट करते हैं, तुष्टीकरण करते हैं. इन दोनों ही पार्टियों ने करप्शन को बढ़ाया. इन दोनों ही पार्टियों ने परिवारवाद को बढ़ाया.
The Congress also slammed KCR for promising an IT park based on religion.
How can it be possible? How can you make an IT park for a minority? This is one of, I have not heard of this type of policies in the entire country. You can't differentiate on caste.
The Telangana election campaign will end on Tuesday evening. As the countdown to voting begins, political attacks are bound to get more fierce. Bureau Report, India Today.
All right, let's cut across to the other story making political news. Tejas will crash because Prime Minister Modi sat in it, taking on what has been a political showdown ever since the Panotti jibe. This statement has now been made by a sitting TMC member of parliament. Well, the latest after the Prime Minister was seeing in a sortie in Tejas, the TMC has come out and stated that taking on what Rahul Gandhi had made a comment on calling the Prime Minister a Panotti, where it came down to him being physically present during the World Cup finals and India losing the finals, taking that a bit further this time, the TMC. Listen in.
Narendra Modi, the first Prime Minister to take a sortie in Made in India Tejas fighter jet, testifying the nation's unflinching faith in the Desi fighter jet, set to become the mainstay of India's air combat fleet. But the spectacular show in the air has sparked a ferocious political war. Congress and Trinamool Congress had huge meltdown over Modi's Tejas sortie. Congress called Modi's fighter jet ride a Chunavi photo op, highlighting how Tejas was designed by Aeronautics Development Agency, which was established under Indira Sarkar in 1984. However, TMC MP Shantanu Sen crossed all limits when he claimed that Tejas jets will crash since Prime Minister Modi sat in one.
When Mr. Narendra Modi was very much there in the country, the ISRO failed. After winning 10 consecutive matches in the recently held World Cup, just because our learned Prime Minister went to that stadium, India got defeated in the final. Now, the job has been done by Narendra Modi. I am afraid that in no time, this particular craft gets crashed.
In a scathing attack, BJP hit out at the TMC MP for wanting to crash Tejas jets and wishing deaths for the forces, driven by hatred for Prime Minister Modi.
it shows the hatred that they have not just for the Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, but they hate the welfare of Bharat as well.
The bizarre remark of the TMC MP was rubbished by his own party.
ये तेजस की बात नहीं है. वो लोग कभी धर्म के नाम पे, कभी यूथ के नाम पे, यूथ और ये उग्र जो है नेशनलिज्म, उसका पॉलिटिक्स कर रहा है. हम लोग ये कंडेम कर रहा है. वो तेजस है तो तेजस तो अलग चीज है.
Does the political dogfight come as a new political law for our motor-mouth netas? Bureau Report, India Today.
Well, there have been others too who've taken to the skies, like our Prime Minister. Let's take you through that. Other Top Gun moments across the country where politicians are concerned over time. Well, January 18th, 2018, Nirmala Sitharaman became the first woman defence minister to fly on a Sukhoi 30 MKI. Well, not just that, this was Nirmala Sitharaman, while on May 18th, 2016, MOS home Kiran Rijiju flew a Sukhoi 30 MKI jet from Halwara Air Base in Punjab. Well, that was Kiran Rijiju. Then, if you go back a bit, August 10th, 2015, the then MOS Defence Minister Indrajit Rao Singh went on a sortie in Sukhoi Su-30 MKI at Hindon Air Base. February 19th, 2015, then BJP's Rajiv Pratap Rudy flew first BrahMos integrated Sukhoi 30 MKI. Well, let's go back a little bit further. And this was landmark at that point of time, November 24th, at the age of 74 years, 2009, Pratibha Patil, the then president of the country, made history when she flew fighter jet Sukhoi 30 in Pune. Well, this was a historic moment. She was 74 years old, alongside APJ Abdul Kalam at the same age of 74-year-old, June 8, 2006. APJ Abdul Kalam flew a Sukhoi 30 fighter plane. He was also the president of India then. June 22nd, 2003. This was a controversial moment. Viewers, if you remember, the MiG-21 was facing massive criticism across the country of being called the flying coffins. Then Defence Minister George Fernandes, to dispel the controversy, flew in Su-30 MKI from Lohegaon Air Force Station.